Alright guys, now this video has taken forever to come out.
Yeah.
What is this video? I even forgot what it's about.
Look, I think we once called it the ultimate XMAXX build, and then it became the NFG MAXX, and then it became the bane of my life.
So let's just not have any parts, let's just make it part 6 billion.
So this is, well, hang on, let's do it now, hang on. Let's call it the NFG MAXX, the update.
That's it.
Lessons
that's
learned.
Because you can't have any, yeah. You can't. Alright, what lessons have we learned? So I'll turn this around, it's all about cargo this time. Alright, now, we're in this location, and these seagulls are going ballistic.
Yeah, they either don't like us or something.
They don't like this.
Anyway.
Alright, what do you got?
Here it is.
Alright.
The NFG MAXX.
Yes.
So what we're gonna, you can already see that it's somewhat different. A
little bit
than the
different.
last time you saw it.
Yes.
But first things first.
What has happened from last time?
Well,
bring it over in the sun. Bring it down here so we can see this junk. There we go.
So a couple of things have happened. Obviously, I've installed the mod 1.5 gearing in here.
Excuse me?
You heard me. So
why would you install mod 1.5 gearing?
Because I could.
Okay.
Now, look, I did the indestructible diffs from Fastlane RC.
Okay, but step back. What did you have in here from the last video, and what have you upgraded since then? And what are we going to change?
Upgraded the motor mount. Upgraded to the Fastlane RC contoured one.
Yep.
And there's a reason behind that. That's so that I can fit the cheetah motor in there. Cheetah? Leopard.
Leopard.
That one. I did a mod 1.5 slipper eliminator.
Yep.
The reason why I did that is because, as you might have recalled from some of the previous videos, I ate how many spurs? Three?
Many spurs. And they weren't cheap spurs.
And they weren't cheap either. Like, some of them were hot racing, and it took me a long time to get them in here from Australia, because it just takes everything like a week or 10 days or 14 days or 20 days. Yeah, it's like these seagulls bring it. Anyway, basically, yeah. So pinion, mod 1.5 pinion, 20 tooth. Mod 1.5 slipper eliminator. Can't remember if that's a 30 or a 35 tooth. Not quite sure. Basically, what it does is it removes a requirement for the push drive.
Yep,
so it's just direct drive now. There's no. Okay. You wouldn't want to do that without doing the diffs.
And the 8S diffs, what have you done there? I've got your old ones.
You've got my old.
And what did you replace them with?
Fastlane RC 56 to 58 HRC ultra hardened diffs.
Okay.
They're supposedly indestructible. They're definitely built hard enough that Fastlane are willing to give you a 2-year warranty on them, as long as they're put in correctly, shimmed up nicely. And all the rest of it, kept maintained, greased, all the rest of it.
Okay, so the diffs, that's different. What about the center drive? That's a standard one?
Center drive is still standard. The 8S center drive. Yep. Look, as long as you don't do dumb crap, that's more than enough. I've replaced the hot racing steering arms.
Yeah.
So I used to have
one piece?
Yeah, one-piece ones. I used to have adjustables, went with one piece. The reason why is I bought a second pair of the adjustable ones. Yep. And one of the guys that I gave them to, he snapped them quite quickly. And I just don't want to be in that position. So one piece it is.
And in the center section here?
I've done the complete bell crank assembly without the top plate. So this is a long story.
Here we go.
So originally I only had this piece, right? Which was just the red steering linkage here.
Yep.
And then what did I put in? I put in, obviously, all these upgrades and everything else. And then I went through 2 or 3 of the steering horns, the plastic steering horns. So when I fixed the first steering horn, I decided to put in the full metal bell crank. Now, since I've done the full metal bell crank, I have destroyed absolutely everything.
Yeah, all this is all destroyed.
This top plate has been replaced now, but I cracked that, so that made steering all 100% impossible. Now, if I flip it over, in here and in there.
Oh, that little tower, the
little shaft that your bell crank posts sit on. Yeah, they're both cracked.
Right on, yeah. Oh,
they're both cracked. So now that's just free flowing around in there. A lot of that I'm going to attribute to the fact that I had a little bit of a nose.
Driver? I reckon it's the driver, Luke.
Oh, you're a funny child. Look, I had... Man, I've been bashing the crap out. I've been having so much fun with this.
And testing our batteries.
And testing the batteries and just kind of get the last... Because, look, it literally hasn't been running this whole time you haven't seen it.
Yep.
It's not like I've been holding out on you and having fun with it in the background and just, you know, not wanting to show you what's happened. It has literally been in a million pieces since the last time I ran it. And that's because the diffs needed doing... A whole bunch of other stuff needed doing, and spurs were starting to become expensive.
Yes, they were.
So, got all of that done, and yes, for the last couple of weeks I've been running it continuously, and every time I take it out I have a problem. Okay. So, we're at, what do we call it? What do we call it? We're at the crossroads.
Yeah, so, what are you going to take out now? You're going to get rid of the T-bone racing
Oh, that's the other stuff that's missing. There's no T-bone.
Yep, except for the front and rear.
So I kept the wheelie bar because the wheelie bar is really good for keeping the... It just doesn't allow...
It's much more wider stance.
It doesn't allow it to go
like
much
a walk. Like
that way?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Right.
But it also doesn't make it...
It keeps it a little bit more level than allowing it to jump all the way back. That's can be a bit of a problem when you're trying to do backflips and stuff like that, but... this, let's face it, this is XMAXX is less of a basher now than it's ever been. So yeah, all the T-bone scuff plates are gone. The center chassis brace is gone. But yes, kept the front bumper. Front bumper, because it's a two-piece configuration that bolts onto the front of the existing bumper, it actually absorbs quite a lot of force.
Still not enough to... Look at that.
Oh no, I still didn't save this. Stock one died. So, yeah.
But that always dies. That's a weird...
Yeah, well, that's right. It is. I don't really like the way...
They
should find a way to make this brace a little better.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
Anyway, that going on. So what am I doing next? I've got the metal plate that goes on top of this bell crank assembly, hoping that with the servo saver and the stiffened servo spring that comes with it and the metal plate along the top, things will stop breaking. If it doesn't break, I'm pulling it all out. It's all coming out, all of it. I'm going back to plastic.
What was that? What was that? Did you hear that, Luke Ray?
Rewind.
Did you say plastic?
Yes, I'm going back to plastic. Why? Look.
Plastic bends, right? It's malleable to a certain degree. It takes an impact. It will take an impact and it will bend before it breaks, right? That's right. Not to say that I've broken any aluminium parts. The one thing I will never go back to plastic on is the hubs and the carriers. Yep.
That has made a huge difference to the performance of the car and the way it performs.
Okay.
Yes, it's added a little bit of weight to the corners. Yeah. Look,
you're not racing it, right?
You win some, you lose some, right? Like at the end of the day, I'm not popping any of this stuff. I've been jumping it just as hard as anybody else's XMAXX has been jumped.
Okay. So, moving forward, what are we doing?
Moving forward. Where's that big battery that belongs in the house?
Oh, yes. Now, you would have seen, we've done a NFG RC battery. You need handing with that, Luke? It's a bit heavy. These are all the cars we had set up. So, okay, here we go.
So you saw the size of the ESC in a previous video, ZTW 300 amp.
Get that battery, line that one. So that's a 4S and now we have a 6S, 10,000 milliamps. So how many of those do you want to run in here?
2.
What was that? 2. Okay, that's because the ZTW 300 amp can run 12S.
That's correct. So what I'm going to do this is I'm actually going to build a flattened out part in here so it's not angled down anymore.
Yep.
I'm going to Dremel out the side of this, and if you have a look, this sucker will fit just with some battery straps and a big ZTW sitting up there. And then I'm going to put the foam tyres on it. We're going to do the speed runs. I'm going to try and break a world record for the world's fastest XMAXX, and then...
You would have seen the foamers on the video I just done as well, the same ones.
This will end up sitting... Oh, that's something else I gave you. This will end up sitting on my shelf.
This guy.
As a shelf queen, as, you know,
like
my
yourself.
crazy off-its-head XMAXX, and I'll go and buy myself a new one that I can keep stock.
And lighter.
Yes.
Semi-stock.
But at the end of the day, I did this because I wanted to and I could, and we did it for you guys.
And everyone's had fun. You smile. We have a good laugh.
Man, it's been great. It's been great fun. It has been great fun.
It's been awesome. It's been great fun, Luke Ray.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a subject of much discussion. This XMAXX.
Yeah. Hey, look. End of the day, it's fun.
It's still gonna beat. It's still gonna beat Oscar's Lossy.
Yeah, definitely. Oscar is the owner of this silly shop there. Crazy.
Shop. Some crazy shop.
Open your jumper up. There we go. Crazy hobbies. I said this before in another video, but everything that we can't get, well, everything we pretty much have here, we get it from Crazy Hobbies.
This came from Oscar's a week ago.
Yeah.
I bought this hobby wing from Oscar's a week ago.
Everything.
Tyres come from Oscar's.
A lot of this stuff here, apart from that stuff that we can't get in Australia, we buy from Oscar. So, you know, there's that huge ass Kraken. But everything else, all these cars here, all from Oscar. Sort of Crazy Hobbies. So we support our local hobby shop as much as we can, which is very important in this day and age. But, yeah. Anyway, go check him out. Links in the description. But, okay. Is that it?
I don't know.
Motor.
Oh yeah, I've done some more things like Sen Racing hinge pins.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
The motor we changing, or are you leaving?
We changed to a Leopards.
Yeah,
we said that.
We'll show you that when we do it.
Okay.
It's a Leopard 51-101 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, it's big overkill. It's much more than the 10 shock. 10 shock's not rated for 12S.
Yeah, of course.
Mind you, see this motor right here? This thing has been dead set bulletproof.
What you run it through, yeah, no, hasn't missed a beat.
Man, that one time when we were out with Nathan at where were we, Balcombe Hills?
Yep.
Yeah.
He did 140 degrees.
Yeah.
Mind you, that was a
That's pretty hot.
blooming hot day.
Yeah, but still,
But
it didn't
to
miss
sit
a
at
beat.
140 degrees and then start up the next time and run
No
as
issues.
if nothing happened.
It's still been running since then.
Yeah, definitely has. So yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
lessons learned.
So next time we'll see this. Well, we should do a little build thing, showing what you've changed, and another series showing you what we've put in, or maybe even putting it in and filming it at the same time.
We'll do the next build series will be us modifying the sucker to fit these 10Ss.
ZDW, putting that in. I've got to make a motor mount for that.
Steve's probably going to put some time into building me up a 3D printed mount so I can get this ZTW in here, probably somewhere up the front here.
Yep.
Just do exactly what they did to the MAXX 5.
Yep, I'll mod it. Thanks for that, gentleman, whoever made that. But yeah, okay. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, guys.
Oh, the other thing I did was all the stainless steel screws.
Yeah.
Screws, pins and retainers. Nothing special. I
Nothing
think that you
special.
did that yourself.
I did that on my one, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, and the bead locks.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's it, Luke Ray.
That's it.
All right, guys. Any questions? You know where to leave them. If you like the video, give it a good old thumbs up. And if you haven't, please subscribe to that little notification bell to get notified of all the good stuff and all the crazy stuff that this guy is going to bring out. Thanks, guys. See you around.